Hi. So, we want to go over a proposal for using video from the iPads in order to deal with a few things. So, the thoughts are for our consults, specifically for the specialist, maybe in some situations with ER, to record the doctor presenting the findings and recommendations, and with discharges to videotape the actual discharge so that clients have that information to refer back to. We would then go into EasyVet once we make the recordings in Vidyard, and then there are a couple of templates, email templates that we could use. Currently I've got a consult one and a discharge one. And basically what these do, it gives us a spot where we could then put the link to the video that's created in Vidyard. So let me show you how this whole thing would work. So, if we've got a patient that is checked in for a consult, then what we could do is, from the iPad, go into Vidyard. We could then record the video. All right, there we go. And whether it's a consult or a discharge, we could either record it ourselves, put it on a stand, or in some situations just hold the iPad while we're recording, or even have the client hold the iPad while we're demonstrating how to do something. And this could be done either by technician, assistant, or in probably some situations the doctor if we have a stand or something like that. So I just recorded a video, and then we would stop, we would name it, and what I would do is I would put the name and consult number into here. Let's just pretend for a second. This is not the real number, but I'm just going to pretend. Let's just pretend we've got the consult number in there. I hit looks good. And then all I have to do is, after it processes, which you can see is fairly quick. I guess you actually don't even have to wait for that. I'm going to go, oh, no, I guess you do have to wait, sorry. So as soon as that would process, I'm going to go in and copy the link. And there we go. Cool. And I'm going to copy. And now you can see that's in the library. But from there, all I've got to do is go into EasyVet. Because this is in clinic, I'm not going to use the communications from these tabs. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to go into the medical, into the client communication. I'm going to add an email, and then I'm going to select who it's going to. In this case, I'm going to send it to myself. And I'm going to type in video for the template, and I'm going to select consult. If it was a discharge, I'd do that. And it will populate everything in already. I have a little space there where I can then go in and paste. And it's going to put a little thing in there. Check out the video and the link to it. And I'm going to hit send. And that's all I would have to do. If there's a discharge, we could theoretically do the same thing. I could come into the discharge, go in and paste. And then that would become part of the record as soon as I hit save. So when we send the summary, what would end up happening was, because the discharge instruction will be in there for the client, they would likewise have that available to view. And let's see if I can pull that up. Let's do this. Let's just go ahead and go in here. Actually, I'm not sure if I can open it from here. Oh, no, I got to actually be in a document. There we go. So I'm in presenting mode now. So if the client gets this, they would then be, oh, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong one. Right. Okay, so when they get the email, I don't have my emails on this particular iPad, they would have that link, they would open it up, and when they opened it up, they would basically see this video. The video, sure, and that's it. So then it's in the record, and everything is done. You can see even with me sitting here talking and explaining the whole thing, it's pretty quick. And the video would probably process by the time it took to discharge the client and head back to the computer and put all that in. So that is my suggestion, and I will save this.